Yo dudes! Welcome to creamy mushroom and leek pasta dish. This is a fabulous dish. I cooked it for my family at the weekend. They weren't expecting much and it was rocking. Takes 15 minutes. I've never tasted it. I don't know anything about it. It's Stephen's dish, so I'm going to represent you, the viewer. And if you're looking and you're feeling intimidated, 3 pots for pasta, don't worry, this is easy. We're going to start to finish. We'll have it done in 10, it might take you 15. So here we go. First step, we've boiled the kettle, we're gonna get our pasta on. So we're using a simple whole wheat pasta. This is a noodle, it only takes 4 minutes to cook. Okay, pan on high heat. Pan on high heat. When I always serve this for my kids, I always crush the pasta. If you like it whole, leave it whole. But
it could be sacrilege to some people. And these are noodles, so Stephen's using whole wheat noodle nests.
Yeah.
He's being very lazy.
The reason why I am is they take 4 minutes to cook versus normally a whole week spaghetti takes about 8 to 10 minutes and we want to make this
I find
quick.
it takes 11. So how many nests do you have there?
So I have 6, that's 300 grams of whole wheat noodles dried in dry volume.
Beautiful. So that'll take about 4 to 5 minutes to boil.
Do you want to set a timer?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Next step, we're gonna make our veg. So I have 2 cloves of garlic, just chop them finely. Take 1 medium-sized leek, chop the end off it, chop it in half to half. With leeks, when they grow, often in organic farming, they'll put soil down it, so it's really important to give a leek a really good clean. Okay, so the reason why I'm gonna clean it afterwards is just because once it's chopped, it allows a lot of this more soil to be seen. So 2 carrots, 2 small carrots, just grate them finely. Okay, let's get our pan on high heat. We're a tablespoon of oil. In goes our garlic, carrot, and leek. Okay, next step, take celeriac. So this is the root, the bulbous root of celery that's been encouraged to grow nice and big. Don't be intimidated by him, he is incredible. Such wonderful starchy.
Okay, if I couldn't get celeriac, Steve, what could I use instead?
Potato.
Potato works fine.
Or celery. So I'm using a quarter of it, the equivalent of about 200 grams. Just cut off any gnarly bits. I'm not saying to peel it entirely, because as we often say, the most amount of minerals is in the skin of a root veg. So
it's ready.
Similarly, we're gonna grate him.
Okay, so pasta's done. It was literally just took 4 minutes boiling away there.
In on top of that, we're taking a generous pinch of salt to help break down the cell wall of the carrot and celeriac and allow it to marry better. Next step, we have mushrooms. I've gone with oyster and chestnut. We've about 100 grams in total. We're gonna just break them up or chop them up finely. Or roughly, I should say. If you can get oyster or shiitake or chestnut, they're worth seeking out. They'll just be more kind of meaty and more grizzly.
They're going into the same pan?
Into the same pan.
Great.
There you go. Now take some of Dave's magic black sauce, aka tamari.
Oh, lovely.
Mushrooms and tamari go fabulous. So I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Okay, so leave your twin, just keep working that. The reason why he's working that is just to stop it sticking. We do want to fry it until the carrot and celeriac starts to go brown and almost kind of go dry and crispy. So it will take
probably about 7 minutes or something.
Yeah. So while that's happening, I'm going to make a bechamel. So bechamel starts off with a roux, R-O-U-X. So that's just equal parts.
So this is a vegan bechamel?
Flour. This is a vegan bechamel.
Okay.
So grab a tablespoon. We're gonna use a pan like that, and you'll need a whisk. Okay, so in the top of our pan, we're gonna go in with 3 tablespoons. 1, 3. I'm gonna go with 4 tablespoons. So 4 tablespoons of oil. That was just a generic sunflower oil. In on top of that, we're gonna add in some flour. We're just using white flour. If you do want to make it a little healthier, use wholemeal. I'm going in with 2, 3, 4. So equal part fat to flour. Next step, turn it on. We're going to do this in high heat, well, medium heat. Take a whisk and just start moving it. So this is called making a roux. Just keep whisking it. The reason why we're whisking it is to avoid it burning.
And it'll kind of evaporate.
Yeah. Next step, get a pinch of salt in there. Right now. Again, just move it a little bit. Now, I have 400 grams of oat milk. Use whatever type of non-dairy milk you like. I've gone with oat because I think it's wonderful, but you go with whatever you're into. 400 ml, just slowly add it and just keep stirring as you go. What we want to avoid here is just the roux overly sticking and burning. So what we're doing here is we're just continuing to stir as the heat elevates and it starts to come to the boil. As it comes to the boil, it's going to start to thicken. So right now you're starting to going, oh, this ain't going to work. What am I doing? But it's slowly going to thicken. Yay, it's starting to thicken now. Only as you see it's starting to boil along the side there. And now it's slowly starting to thicken. Okay, so you'll see how thick that has become now. So it's a basic, simple white sauce. So now, we grab our pasta.
Yeah. Okay, so pasta's gonna go in here?
Yeah. So that's 300 ml of pasta.
300 grams.
300 grams, so it's quite a lot. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna pour in our bechamel in on top of all this. So we're gonna mix it through here, and you'll see the wonderful autumn colors coming through. You have the green from the leek, celeriac and carrot coming lovely. Last and final step, beyond our final seasoning, is just to take thyme. Sprinkle in some thyme. Take some sprigs of thyme and just take it off. So we're just putting in a couple of sprigs of thyme. Thyme goes really well with mushrooms, and I always think it kind of goes really well, accentuates that kind of autumny, kind of Christmassy.
It smells fantastic, really, really does, and there's so much flavour in the veg bit anyway. So, can I jump in there? Okay, here we go. I'm representing you guys. Oh wow, looks fab.
Really delicious, isn't it?
That's yum.
Very deeply satisfying, isn't it?
Oh, it's really good. It's really rich and creamy. Oh, the mushroom thing is beautiful. It's really, really good. Excellent. Really, really good. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 9. 9.5 probably.
Okay, 9.5. Lovely, I'll take that.
So pretty high, yeah. Lovely. Really good. So I'd say a 20-minute pasta dinner that I think everyone knows it'll work really well the next day for lunch. It'll kind of last in the fridge well. I'd say it'll even freeze well.
It's really delicious.
Yeah.
There's a wonderful creaminess, just richness, autumn, earthy, pleasurable, warm hug, sitting by the fire.
Okay, he's very excited about it anyway.
It's delicious.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed.
And please, I really couldn't recommend you more trying this dish. It's absolutely fabulous. It took 15 to 20 minutes to make.
And as we mentioned before, YouTube have changed the algorithm, so do leave a comment. Let us know if you cooked this, what your favorite pasta dish is, anything. Interact with us. We'd love to interact with you. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Sending loads of love. Cheers, bye.